At ito, pag-usapan natin ngayon mga kababayan, no, medyo malaki po talaga itong mga naging pasabog nitong si Ramil Madriaga, mga kababayan. At ngayon po, no, ito siguro yung isa sa mga kinatatakutan, no, nitong si Sara Duterte at maging siguro itong si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, mga kababayan. Dahil sa mga naging pahayag po nitong si Madriaga, ay meron daw po di umanong mga dummy accounts na pinabuksan etong dating Pangulo na under po sa pangalan netong si Ramil Madriaga. Okay, at yan po, no, ay nag-waive na po ng bank secrecy law ito pong si Ramil Madriaga, mga kababayan. At talagang napakatapang po ng kanyang ginawa. No, ito po makikita natin, no, na talagang gusto niyang tumulong sa investigasyon, mga kababayan. Medyo ang maganda po dito sa mangyayari po na to, mga kababayan, no, ay mapapatunayan po natin, no, ang ilang mga bagay na kung saan, no, may katotohanan itong mga sinasabi ni Ramil Madriaga. Okay? So kung mabubuksan po yung mga bank accounts na yan, mga kababayan, at yan po ay totoong may mga nakapangalan kay Ramil Madriaga, mga kababayan, at kung magtutugma itong mga araw, no, na mga release ng mga cheque, abay talaga namang sasabit po itong mga involved na mga tao dito. At sinasabi nga na yung ilan sa mga pera po, no, ay galing po dito kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Okay, so ito, ngayon mga kababayan, at panoorin natin, no, kung paano po winave netong si Ramil Madriaga itong mga daan-daang milyon na to, mga kababayan. Grabe napakalaking pera po niyan, mga kababayan. No, ito pong mga sinasabi dito ni Ramil Madriaga. Alright? Let's go. Ito, panoorin po natin.
Okay, for the record, since it has been shared already by the justice members, what is provided in the order is 8 to 5 p.m.
Okay, so ito po yung pag-wave ni Ramil Madriaga, mga babayan. At dahil medyo kulang na nga po sila sa oras kahapon, ay kailangan po nilang i-release na kagad itong si Ramil Madriaga.
But nonetheless, it is almost 3:30, and just to be sure that he will reach Bagong Diwa in time before 5 o'clock, let us... Madriaga, would you like to say something?
Nasa akin na po yung waiver ko po sa bank waiver.
Oh. So for the record, Mr. Ramil Madriaga is submitting his waiver on the
Bank secrecy.
bank secrecy law, which means that he's giving his conformity to the committee to look into the accounts mentioned in his supplemental affidavit. So,
diba, mga babayan? So parang ano to backup documents to, no? Na itong si Ramil Madriaga. No, kasi nandun to sa kanya mga supplemental parang testimony 'Di ba? Na nadadawit po yung dating Pangulong Duterte. No, at pinagbukas po siya ng kanyang sariling account, mga babayan, at doon po ipinapasok yung pera. Okay, so paano po kaya nila sasabihin na itong si Ramil Madriaga ay binayaran po ng administrasyon para siraan po si Sara Duterte kung sakaling ito po, no, ay makikita itong mga bank accounts na to, mga babayan? Kasi tandaan natin ito po ay nangyari noon. No, noon pa po ito nangyari, hindi po ngayon na mainit ang usapin dito po sa impeachment ni Sara Duterte. Tandaan po natin 'yan, Ito po ay mga nangyari pa po noong mga panahon, no, na ang dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte ay nakaupo pa. 'Di ba? Yung mga deliveries na 'yan, mga babayan, diyan din po galing sa mga bank accounts na 'yan.
So, the committee secretary is directed to receive the copy of the waiver of bank secrecy law to form part of the records of the proceedings of this case. But before we finally take action on the motion of the Honorable Sendanya, COMSEC, please call the respondent Vice President if she is already present so that perhaps we can give her a little time while Madriaga is still here to present her evidence to counter the evidence or testimony of Mr. Ramil Madriaga. For the record, COMSEC, please call Respondent Vice President.
Madam Chair, the respondent is not present today.
Please call first.
We're calling the Vice President, Sara C. Duterte. I'm sorry, Your Honor, she's not present today.
All right, let it be placed on the record that we called the Vice President to give her the continuing opportunity to present her evidence, including countering the testimony of Ramil Madriaga, but of course that is through the Justice members.
Oh, kita nyo, natakot na naman itong si Sara, hindi na naman nagpakita. Diba?
With that, we go back to the motion of the Honorable Sendanya. There is a motion raised by the Honorable Sendanya to excuse Ramil Madriaga. Do I hear a second? The same has been seconded. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Resource person
Madam Chair.
Ramil Madriaga is excused in our today's proceeding. The committee is expressing its gratitude to the court for giving opportunity to this committee to raise clarificatory questions to PDL Ramil Madriaga. And of course, thank you, Ramil Madriaga, for participating in our today's proceeding.
Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, should we not
Chair.
ask Madriaga to submit first the waiver?
He submitted already. As a matter of fact, after you signed it, Mr. Madriaga, kindly show it to the committee. Kindly show it to the committee.
Kanino po ako mag-oath, Madam
Mr.
Chair? Mag-oath po doon sa... Hindi na po mag-oath
Grabe,
sa...
lakas ng loob ni Madriaga talaga, no?
He's already under oath.
Yung para po sa waiver po, hindi na po kailangan.
Okay. So before finally excusing Mr. Madriaga, we are requesting you to stand up to
Madam
swear
Chair.
as to the veracity of your waiver of bank secrecy law.
Madam Chair, before the affiant takes his oath, may we just know if it has been explained to him, if his counsel has properly advised him about the waiver that he will take an oath to?
Mr. Madriaga, nauunawaan niyo po ba itong waiver ng bank secrecy na law na ito at ang magiging epekto nito?
Opo, Madam Chair.
Ibig sabihin po nito ay mabubuksan yung bank records nyo na inyong binanggit sa inyong supplemental affidavit without us violating the bank secrecy law. You are losing the protection of bank secrecy law. Naunawaan nyo po ba yun?
Opo, Madam Chair, I'm fully aware.
Ito po bang isinagawa ninyong ito ay may paggabay na ibinigay sa inyo ang abogado nyong katabi nyo ngayon, whom I know is Attorney Palad.
Opo, Madam Chair.
So, naiintindihan nyo po ang inyong ginagawang ito.
Opo, Madam Chair.
Okay. So, kindly raise your right hand. As to the contents of this waiver of bank secrecy law, do you subscribe and swear to the truthfulness of the contents of this document? You do.
Opo, Madam Chair, I do.
Thank you. So you may take your seat.
Salamat po.
Again, for the record, this waiver of bank secrecy law will be received by the COMSEC to form part of the records of our proceeding today. As we have acted on the motion already, the BJMP, the
Okay, so yan mga kababayan, no? Nanumpa po etong si Ramil Madriaga no, doon po sa bank secrecy law at tinahayaan po niya, no, nabuksan o i-check. Mga babayan, yung pong mga bank accounts na kanyang mga sinasabi, dito po sa kanyang mga naging statement. Ito po yan mga babayan, ha.
Dummy accounts and bank transaction of PRD. Despite only earning 100,000 pesos or
Grabe,
150,000 pesos from my services to PRD,
Grabe, ha. Laki ng sahod, mga babayan, ha. 100,000 to 150,000 pesos.
millions of pesos went through bank accounts opened for me by close associates of PRD. I admit that during PRD's term as president, I served as a dummy for the transfer of large amount of money.
Alam niya, no, na siya po ay magiging dummy, mga babayan. No, doon po sa mga bank accounts na yon.
These transfers were made through bank accounts that were opened under my name, which include but are not limited to the following: China Bank, Legazpi Village, Makati City; China Bank, Main Makati City; China Bank near the power station at Ayala, Makati City; PNB Makati Metropolitan Avenue Branch, Makati City; an unknown bank in Pasig City, Sirimudo.
If I may interrupt, Mr. Madriaga, COMSEC, kindly continue flashing on the screen the pages of the affidavit from where the resource person is reading. And kindly speak closer to the microphone, Mr. Madriaga,
Opo,
please.
Madam Chair.
Thank you. Please continue.
25. However, I have never personally opened these accounts or appeared before the said banks to process any application in relation thereto. These were opened by people close to PRRD, who informed me that money will be transferred to these accounts for intelligence operation and for laundering. I was later instructed to sign entire checkbook where the amounts and pays are left blank.
Grabe.
I agreed to this because at the time I had complete trust in PRD and his close associates.
Kumbaga mga babayan, yung isang buong checkbook po, pipirmahan lang niya. No? So wala siyang direct access actually doon. Ang mangyayari lang sa kanya, withdrawal, encashments, mga ganun lang. No, ibibigay lang siguro sa kanya yung cheque, may amount na, i-encash na lang po niya yan.
26. On some occasions, PRD would call me to inform me that someone from the aforementioned bank would contact me to confirm a withdrawal or encashment.
Grabe, may kasabot sa bangko.
Of checks. There were also instances that where PRD would instruct me to personally visit the said banks to pick up the money and bring it to Malacanang or to the designated individuals. I distinctly remember that PRD directed me on 3 separate occasions to pick up 100 million from a bank inside a mall in Lubao, Pampanga, which were all delivered to Malacanang.
Oh, 100 million mga babayan, no? I-deliver po sa Malacanang. Magkakaalaman yan eh. Malalaman at makikita po ngayon yan, mga babayan. No, kung ito pong 100 million na to, no, eh meron po talagang record, eh yari po sila dyan.
On another incident, I was informed by PRRD that the 2 land bank managers' check which were to be delivered to one of our safe houses in Eastwood, Quezon City, in the amounts of 84,200,000 pesos and 4,800,000 pesos, respectively, were issued under my name. Copies of the 2 land bank managers' checks are hereby attached as annexes A
Grabe, may
and
ebidensya.
A-1. 28. To prove the aforementioned allegations, I am willing to execute an affidavit, authorization, or any other document, and to perform all acts necessary for Committee on Justice of the House of Representatives or the courts to access the aforementioned bank accounts and all other bank accounts under my name.
Okay, so yun mga kababayan. No, so sinabi po niya na si PRRD mismo, no, na mga nag-uutos po sa kanya at sinasabi po kung kailan po siya kukuha ng pera, no, at i-deliver sa Malacanang at sa iba't ibang mga tao, mga kababayan. So dito po, no, makikita natin na kapag ito po, mga kababayan, ay nakita po ang mga records na to, yari na po talaga sila. Yari na po talaga. No, kasi may record eh. Kaya ito po yung kinatatakutan nitong si Sara Duterte. Kasi yung mga bank records po na yan, mga babayan, no, netong si Sara, pagka yan po ay nabuksan, wala na. Finish na po talaga sila. So, ayan, ano pong masasabi niyo dyan, mga babayan, no? I-comment na lang po sa ibaba yung inyong mga opinion na atin yung pag-usapan. Alright? So, yan muli kita tayo sa ating next video upload. Ito po ang inyong Kuya Mobs, it's Mobs TV. Peace. I'm out.